What is going on, everybody? My name is Airfaded and welcome back to another DragTune video. Today for you guys I have the 2014 BMW M4 Coupe. This is a really nice looking car in my opinion, especially with that wide body kit on it. A very quick rear wheel drive build here. Unlike most of my builds, I don't engine swap things too often, but this one does have the S85 BMW V10 in it, making a little over 900 horsepower, weighing in at just under 3,000 pounds. So let's not waste any more time here and we'll hop right into the build. Alright, so hopping on in here to conversion, like I said, we are going to be swapping in this 5.0 liter S85 V10 that comes from an older year BMW M5. Keeping it rear wheel drive and then adding twin turbos to it, and then I also, like I said, added that nice Liberty Walk body kit to it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you will get slightly bigger tires in the rear if you do so, and plus I think it's one of the nicer looking body kits in the game. Aero and appearance, nothing to change here. There's a couple wing options and spoiler options you can go with, but we're just going to leave it stock. And then tires and rims, we have drag tires, obviously, no upgrades in the front, and then 325s in the rear. That's that benefit of that wide body. And then for the wheels and the rims, you can go with whatever style you would like. I went with the Wed Sport TC105Ns. Then hopping over to the drivetrain here, we have the race clutch, the race transmission 6-speed, the drift differential, which allows you to shift just a little bit faster, and that's it. That's all there is for the drivetrain. Platform and handling here, we have rally springs and dampers, front and rear anti-roll bars upgraded to race, and then we have full race weight reduction. And then lastly, we have the engine. I'll quickly walk it through for you guys. We're just going to be fully building this V10 here. Very nice sounding V10 that you guys will hear in a second here. But yeah, it's a very nice combo that goes with this car in my opinion. And at the end, you will be making 912 horsepower, weighing in at 2,965 pounds. So that is the entire build for you guys. Let me take this thing out to the track for you now, and I'll show you guys the tune. Alright, so now we're at the track here. Let's go ahead and dive into the tune for you guys here. So for the tire pressure, we have 30 in the front, 15 in the rear. For the gearing, we have a 277 final drive, and then we have 394, 259, 198, 154, 124, and 1.00. You will be using 4 gears in this tune if you're going to the quarter mile, but 5th and 6th, of course, will still hold that power. Alignment here, we got 0s across the board, and then 7 for the front caster angle. Anti-roll bars all the way stiff in the front and the rear. For the springs, we have all the way soft in the front and 550 in the rear, as well as maxed out ride height. For the rebound stiffness, we have 1 in the front, 10.5 in the rear, and then for the bump stiffness, we have 10.5 in the front and the rear. Nothing to change on the aero or the brakes, and then for the differential, we have it at 100 and 100. So that is the tune for you guys. Let me show you guys how to launch this thing right now. So this is a 4K launch tune, so you'll want to make sure if you don't know how to 4K launch, I'll try to explain it to you very quickly here, but always make sure you get those rear tires nice and warm. You just got to tap the clutch in reverse and half hold down the brake, and you can do a nice reverse burnout there. So to 4K launch, you just want to make sure that you can get yourself into a position where you can basically go through like the whole RPM range on your gears. So once you rev up, it'll go through like this into the higher gears, and if you just tap the clutch and hold it, it'll hold it at about 5,000 RPMs, and then you just go ahead and release. And you can see it pulls up the front wheels a little bit there. Always a nice bonus to these drag wheelies, or the drag tunes, is having the wheelies there. But see, 185 across that trap goes through all the gears nice and well there. So I'll show you the launch one more time here. If you don't know how to 4K launches in this game are kind of tricky. So sometimes you'll line up and you can't, or well, that time I could, but sometimes you'll line up and you just can't cycle through the gearing. This car, it seems like it's a little nicer, and it'll allow you. Oh, there you go. So if you get into a situation like this where if you're tapping and it doesn't really let you, I've found you just gotta kind of roll forward a little bit, maybe roll back and just let your wheels and your clutch do a full rotation, and then just come to a nice firm stop there, and then you can rev it up there and hold it in 5,000 RPM range. So very nice 900 horsepower V10 here. Not too shabby. Let me turn around right here and I'll show you guys what it does to a quarter mile. If you don't know how to calculate a quarter mile in this game, very easy. Well, not very easy, but it's easy. You can just set the waypoint down to the speed trap, line up 440 yards away, and that'll basically do it. Wish Forza would have added an actual quarter mile in this game, maybe with some some drag lights and everything like that. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's throw up that timer on screen, and we'll see what we run. There you have it, 163 across that trap, a nice low 8-second time on the screen. Very solid BMW M4 build with the M5 V10 in it, the S85. Very powerful engine, no doubt about it. Let me show you guys what it would do in a roll race setting real quick to end off the video. Come over to the bridge here and do a little 40 roll for you guys. And 40, I think I'll be able to get away with a first gear launch with this. Just got to do a real quick shift here, go over the sewer grate bump. Not too bad, not too bad. And 173.4 across that speed trap. You can see this this yellow glossy paint really shining in the light there. But yeah, that is the entire video as I get hit by a Mercedes truck. That's on me though, no U-turn sign there. But yeah, that is the entire video. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Drop any comments of some builds you'd like to see in the future. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.